We begin today in Puerto Rico, where recent cases of femicides and gender violence on the island prompted a women's defender group to call for a women's strike. They're demanding government accountability, denouncing government negligence. Francis Felix joins us with the story.
The group Colectivo Feminista en Construcción denounced government negligence in the handling of recent cases of feminicides and gender violence on the island. We interviewed Chariana Ferrer, a spokesperson of the group, and she told us that their complaints goes beyond the recent cases of violence reported.
It's not only the feminicides and the physical aggressions against women and other gender expansive people, but also in terms of a structural violence that reproduces gender-based violence, and that's something that we're fighting against for.
For the group, the fact that work has been discontinued and the collaboration company between agencies and organizations has been eliminated has contributed to the neglect and lack of transparency of the government agencies.
Through these 3 years of this state of emergency being declared, we understand that it has been kind of like a simulation of the state of emergency. It hasn't really been implemented because we are seeing and living the lack of results.
Puerto Rico declared a state of emergency in 2021 over gender-based violence. Governor Pedro Pierluisi announced an executive order aimed at preventing and protecting against gender-based violence through a number of programs.
Is unfortunately every time we hear on the news another woman has been killed. We don't want to wait for the second, right, for the latter to occur. That's why we're taking the streets and we're mobilizing. It's very important that the government is accountable to the people.
On March 8, the group will lead a women's strike where they assure that will paralyze the Expreso Las Américas in San Juan. For the group, this is more than just a march. It's also a movement that consists of a series of actions, mobilizations, workshops, and meetings that already started.
Next March 8, as you mentioned, is the International Women's Day, and we're calling for a women's strike here in Puerto Rico to organize, to mobilize, and to raise awareness that we are fighting for our lives.
According to the group, the recent interagency meetings respond to the need of the government to have a unity of action and agility projection, something that it's not the reality. For the Security Department Secretary, combining efforts are part of the strategies to stop these crimes.
And to women continue, what is the plan long ahead?
Oh, the plan is assigning additional resources, looking out for new technology. And obviously, the governor of Puerto Rico has issued an instruction to combine all the efforts throughout the different departments to bring not only the law enforcement side, but rather the education aspect, the social aspect of the family, all the departments into one plan and effort combined to talk to the people of Puerto Rico and continue to bring to the attention the fact that murders of females is just plain wrong.
Reporting from San Juan, Puerto Rico, Francis Felix.